A very good Friday to you all. Hope you're having a good start to your day. And of course, we are approaching the late bank holiday weekend, the late May bank holiday weekend. And we're certainly heading in the right direction, folks, in terms of temperature. We've seen an 18.8 degrees in Glasgow yesterday, down in Wisley in Surrey, 22 Celsius. And it looks as if we are going to start to see temperatures rise as we go through the upcoming few days here, folks. Temperatures today a little bit more subdued. We've got a weak frontal boundary crossing the British Isles, and what that's going to do is it is going to have an increase of cloud cover across the UK today. Where it's sunny, we are going to see probably temperatures rise back into the 21 degree mark once again. So looking at the current chart here, and over the next few days, you can see clearly what is going on. What we've got is we've got a weak frontal boundary weakening all the while as it starts to come into this high pressure pattern here. So it is really going to get kind of snuffled out. Some shower activity associated with the heat as we go through the course of tomorrow. Temperatures as they warm up fairly quickly, we're going to start to see showers develop with that instability here. But generally speaking, as we go through the second half of this week, what we're going to start to see, we've got, of course, another frontal boundary pushing eastwards. We've got an area of high pressure over the North Sea, and we've got relatively mild air in place over the UK, so that is going to allow the temperatures with the very strong late May sunshine to raise the temperature probably into the low 20s relatively widely. I think upper teens they're in 20 widely, but we're going to see a few spots even across Scotland, possibly western parts of Northern Ireland, and also and mainly across England and Wales. We're going to see temperatures 21, 22, possibly 23 Celsius Sunday and into Monday as we go forward. Now, as we skip into next week, what we're going to start to see is that area of high pressure slides a little bit further east. Still got that frontal boundary, but you notice here it's not making inroads to the UK because of the resistance of this high. But what we're starting to see developing and changing is we're going to start to see our air mass getting transported from Europe, which is starting to warm up, into the UK. So we're going to start to see a bit of a pickup in wind, but it's basically pulling our air in from a slightly warmer source. So instead of at the moment over the next few days seeing the warmth developing basically overhead just based on light winds, plenty of sunshine, and we'll see the temperatures respond, what we're going to start to see is with that shift in high pressure, we're going to start to draw in air from Europe, and that is going to see the temperatures rise further. Now, there is some models printing out temperatures as high as the mid-20s as we go into the early portion of the week and early to mid portion of the week. So we'll keep an eye on that at least as we go forward here. And you can see here, by the time we get out to Tuesday, we've got a bit more of a squeeze in the isobars. So we're going to have a kind of stronger southeasterly wind coming off France, the Low Countries, Germany, and down into the heart of Europe as well. And we're going to be transporting some of that air, that warmth, up into the UK here. So even temperatures across Scotland, 22, maybe even 23 degrees is a possibility based on this scenario, because we've basically got low pressure to the southwest, high pressure to the east, and we've got that setup here that transports that warmth into the UK. Looking at the 850 millibar temperatures, you can see here that the air mass at the moment isn't overly warm. At 850 millibars here, you can see here plenty of warm air across Siberia, across the southern portion of France, through the Med. We've got some excuse me, we've got some cooler air, and notice here Germany, Poland, in the southeastern portions of Europe here. Of course, we knew that was going to happen, where we're going to see that shift in chilly air that was so prevalent over Western Europe getting pushed eastwards, and that has very much been the case. But as we skip through the loop here, you can see here what takes place. We see a moderation in temperature at 850 millibars. So we'll start to go to the 5 to 10 Celsius at 850 type of level here. And then as we start to see that frontal boundary, you can see it represented here in this contrast in temperature. Chillier behind it, milder ahead of it. And as this system pushes towards the UK, never really makes it to the UK, we're keeping our eyes on this warmer air over Iberia here, starting to lift northwards, and you can see it does so, and it manages to do so by the time we get to the middle portion of the week. So the very warmer, the very milder that we're talking about here doesn't really reach the UK until the middle portion of next week here. And does it really ever reach it? That remains to be seen. And then as we skip forward, we'll get another mix of cooler, fresher air coming in as we get systems coming in off the Atlantic here. So it's always going to be a setup here where we're kind of watching approaching systems from the west. And of course, a northerly surge of heat from Spain, from Portugal, fairly classic for the time of the year, kind of getting lifted north ahead of these approaching fronts. And that is going to be, I think, the mainstay of the setup as we go forward here, generally speaking here. So, yeah, so we are warming up. We're heading in the right direction. It's not going to be, I don't believe it's going to be a massive spell of heat, especially that some of the computer models are printing out 30 Celsius in the southeast of England by the end of next week. I think it's just too far out to kind of call that one and have any kind of faith or trust in that type of solution at this moment in time. It's too far out. But that's it for today. Hope you have a great day and enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Bye for now.